Hey guys, my name is Desiree Marie. Welcome back to my channel, Boss from Home. This is the place that I love to show you guys my journey as I am a new mom and a new wife. And I also love to give tips and tricks if you want to be a subscription box business owner working from home. This is the platform for you. So if you like any of those things, make sure that you hit subscribe and be sure to stay tuned for many more of my daily videos. So today I want to speak specifically to those of you that are subscription box business entrepreneurs, or those of you that want to get started. These are the things to consider before you want to start your very own subscription box business from home. There are plenty of things that you want to think of. When I was just getting started, I was considering all of these different options. I was pretty much swimming in the sea of all of the information online, didn't know where to start, but I kind of had to stumble my way forward and kind of trial and error the whole thing through. So these are some tips so that you can get your toes wet and that you can get started better and more organized than I was. Okay, so the first thing to consider when you want to start your very own subscription box business from home is your why. Why do you want to start your very own subscription box business at home? Is it because you might have seen the idea and you thought it was cool? Or is it from a deep sense of purpose where you want to offer people products that really matter to you? Maybe you are in need of a way to make some extra cash from home, or you just want to give. Maybe your excitement comes from just giving people gifts. For me, when I got started, I love, like I just mentioned, I am one of those people that love to give. I love to give gifts. I love to give gifts in such a way that it's thoughtful and it tells a story as the person opens up the present, and I love to see their faces. I love to see the excitement or the satisfaction in opening the gift. I know for me, when I receive gifts in the mail, it makes me so happy to open it up, to just kind of start from the beginning, opening the box, going through the packaging. All of that means something to me, and so I knew that I wanted to offer that to my subscribers in a way that was very meaningful to them and that added value to their lives. I also wanted to cater to women and men like myself that were looking for products for our hair type. I have locks, and I wanted to cater to people that were looking around for products that were for locks. I know that when I looked on store shelves, there was basically like 2% of the entire shelf devoted for people with locks, or dreadlocks as some may say. So I wanted to have a kind of convenient service for those people that they receive products in the mail that cater to their hair type. And so you just want to consider, why do you want to start up this subscription box business? And that will help you to get started, just knowing your why, and that will help you through the entire process of having the business. Getting back to your why will keep you going. So that segues into the second point. Who do you want to serve? Who is your target audience? Who is it that you are trying to get your product to? For me, it was the demographic of women and men from ages 18 to 35, like myself, young adult, mostly African American, but open to everyone, and people that have locks. So in knowing who exactly I was going for, who was my ideal customer, in knowing that, I knew exactly where to kind of pinpoint or see where they hang out. So people from ages 18 to 35 are online. So I went on Instagram and I looked at some pages that have to do with locks and natural hair care. I looked at those pages, and I looked online on Pinterest, on YouTube, and I tried to keep my ear out on what the pain point was for that specific audience. And when I say pain point, I mean what is their deepest need? What is their deepest struggle when it comes to their hair? If you can find out what that is, you can provide the solution that will keep you in business. I always think of it as, if you're constantly providing value to people in a way that meets their needs, you will always be in business. You will always be the first person that someone thinks of, because you offer something that they are in need of and they can't find it anywhere else. So don't let that also be your stumbling point, where you're thinking about all of the different people that are meeting that need and have a similar idea as you. Just get started anyway. There will be so many different subscription boxes for specifically, like I'd say, self-care, but no one can do it like you. No one knows what people in the self-care realm knows about what is needed more than you do. So rather than let that discourage you, let that help you have a leg up against the competition in a way. Only you can offer the product that you will offer. There could be so many other people, but only you can do it like you. So stay encouraged in that, and know that as you move forward in starting your very own subscription box business. So another thing you want to consider is, how will you get started? I have an entire video where I talked about how I got started building my subscription box business with zero to no money. $1 to $0, $0 to $1. Like, I started with basically nothing. So if you want to check that out, I will link that up above and in the description box so you can check it out later. But in short, I raised funds by doing a pre-launch sale. And so I allowed people to buy their boxes before the launch, the official launch. And with that money, I poured that money into sourcing the products, getting my box, which I already had already, but getting more boxes, and all of the different things that you'll need as a subscription box business owner. But you can also do it a different way. You can maybe do a fundraiser and raise up funds by maybe asking for help from your friends and family members. Let them know your grand idea, what it is that you want to do, and maybe you will find people that will invest in your business. Another option is getting a part-time job or an opportunity where you can work and put that money specifically into building your very own subscription box business. I think that this is the most ideal option, just because you could run into problems with funds when you start with the pre-launch sale. I ran into some problems here and there with that. So when you have that money already invested ahead of time, it really eases off the hassle in trying to figure out exactly how you're going to pay for certain things that you truly need. And the last thing that I want to add into this video, there are so many things to consider, but just to wrap it up and not allow this video to be very long, last thing you want to consider is, how will you source your items? Where will you source these items? Will you go online? Will you use certain websites? Will you go to your local shops that have unique items tailored to your subscription box business? These are things that you want to consider ahead of time, and you want to look at the prices of these items and kind of add up all of the prices. You want to get an idea of how much you will be spending based on the prices of these items at the places that you want to purchase them. So on Amazon, I know you can bulk order different things. Depending on your particular item that you will be boxing, you can bulk order. You can also go on websites like Alibaba.com, which is an international website that allows for vendors to order things in bulk. And it's way cheaper than if you were to use, say, a local shop. I did local shops in my area, and I also reached out to businesses that were women-owned and Black-owned businesses that wanted to contribute to adding to the box, and also receive a wide open audience that they never had before. So it was kind of a win-win thing where I allowed them to advertise by putting their product in my box, which would lead to more sales on their end when the customers actually like what they have in their box and they reach out and order more of that directly from that person. And in turn, I get the product that people need, and it adds value to the box. So you want to consider all of the places that you might source these items and just add in the prices so that you know exactly what the cost will be once you get started and once you have the money readily available. So that's all I've got for now. Those are the things you want to consider before starting your very own subscription box business. It is a whole lot of fun, especially if you are a giver and you love to get creative. You like the hands-on experience of creating graphics and just doing all of that, getting your hands dirty with the whole creativity process. It's a business that is very unique and very fun to have, especially if you're working from home. So I would say consider it if you are thinking about it. Do your research online. I have plenty more videos where you can go ahead and check out some of the process that I went through, some of the things that I had to go through, and I also have some tips as well. So I will link a playlist down below for you so that you can just binge watch all of my content and get started today. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you have any questions down below so that I can answer them or create a whole entire video just for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys. Bye.